Hey everyone, Rigiblend here, and in this video, of course you can see it in front of us, we're going to be making a banana, which is half open. Yeah, something like this. We're going to be making something like this in Blender today. Well, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and ring the notification bell to get notified when I release another bananas tutorial. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, just making a half peeled banana, and you might see these tops chopped off because of, you understand. Anyway, that's it. And we'll get started right after the intro. Was the intro and this is the video. And also this is the end product. I start making the byproduct. Well, I don't know what I just said. Anyway, so this is the banana we might have. No, last video was bad banana series. Well, so you can use a bad banana, but I advise do not use a bad banana for this video. Well, anyway, that is the banana we're gonna be using for this tutorial, and it's looking kind of chunky. First I'm gonna be okay. So what I'll start first by doing is to make this object go back to the origin point, which is at this point here. So I might not have been explaining things in this tutorial, this series, but well, it's still a beginner series because I'm taking very slowly. Anyway, so this transform, just hover your mouse, like I'll explain this. Click here and drag it down. Then you will be able to change all the values at once. So I'm going to put 0, which of course the origin is not placed perfectly. And I'll go set origin to geometry. And yeah, I will not do. I'll put this up. So yeah. Now you see our banana in the middle here, but I want to raise it up above this red line here. You can see the red line, don't tell me that. Okay, so now the only thing left is to cut the banana in half. Yeah, literally. So if you have a numbered pad, I'll advise this is the best way to do it. You go into edit mode, go to face selection, make sure you're on face selection mode, and basically select one face on the top, yeah, and hit Ctrl plus. Okay, so when you got half of the banana sorted out, you just delete it and press delete. Okay, let's just see delete faces. Okay, now you have this side of the banana. Well, another thing I have to do is to scale up because the banana is looking too thin at this point, so like I put on proportional editing. Okay, the banana is looking alright to me. And so next thing I want to do is to actually, what I'm going to be doing is taking these edges and just turning them around, like you're going to see in a few minutes right now. Okay, so you click that and maybe stop here, something like this. Should be good, and you look from a particular view, and as I said in the first tutorial, that control something control then right click, yeah, something like that. That's basically what you do, and make sure you have the subdivision surface modifier put on, and quickly Ctrl Z all of that. Okay, I'm gonna add the subdivision surface modifier and the solidify modifier. Solidify, like just to add some thickness to this. They can't always be talking when you're working. Okay, again, so I'll start from here this time and then like somewhere, just click here and somewhere around here should be good. And okay, I think this should be good now. So basically right click, holding down control, right click. Don't mind the shape, I'll change that later on. So you do this basically for all the edges, all the place you want to turn, like this side. Now I hold down, shit, okay, hold down control, select that whole part, go to the right angle, which is like at this point, and yeah, right click, while down control. Honestly, make sure you make it nice and cozy, like not to interfere with so much topology. Okay, so when you're done, you should get something looking somehow like this. Yeah, but what I can show you guys is how to scale this thing down. So basically, I'm just click that object. Why not? Oh yeah, fine. Nope. I have a lot of subdivisions on this thing. That's why lagging Blender. Anyway, so like basically the last edge you just scale it down to 0. Just scale down, not to 0, but like to a small starting point and stop. I did that for all of them. Okay, so next, what you do when you do that for every single one to create the other part, which is here, you could duplicate this part and put it here, or you could make another shape here. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make. Nope, I'm just joking. I'm just gonna be duplicating this part. I'm putting it over here. I don't like stress. You get that? Okay. I'm just kidding. Anyway, but I'm still gonna be doing that. So as I explained in the first thing we did in this video, not the intro actually, the first thing, actual thing we did. So Ctrl plus, Ctrl plus, Ctrl plus, 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 plus. Oh no, it's not lining up. You have to pick the middle one, or just pick 4. Yeah, the 4 of them. Ctrl plus, Ctrl plus, Ctrl plus, until like half of the banana. Oh no, oh, it's too much. Ctrl minus works sometimes, but like not all the time. I mean plus on the number pad, because it don't work with the normal plus, which is like a shift. Yeah, something like that. It don't work with that. Shift equals to, I think, something like that. Oh, okay. So Ctrl plus, easy, select more. So basically, what I'm going to try to do is to mirror this part to this side. No a banana always comes like this. So that's basically what I'll try to do. So just hit Shift D. I'm waiting now. Please, you know I'm recording. Just hit Shift D and right click. Yeah, it snap you back to that position. If you change anywhere, just hit Shift D and right click. And hit P by selection to make it a perfectly different object, because I don't want anything fiddling around. And yeah, I'll just hit R, which is to rotate on the Z axis. Oh, R. Where is it? I only want this. Okay, yeah, I get what's happening. So you have to be in the object mode to do this. So hit R on the Z axis and snap a 180 out on this pane. I don't know what I just said. Okay, so then move it to fit this mount part of our banana. Make sure it gets to that stop point. Oh, so like this. Now we're just gonna have to correct some things if they need correcting. Okay, so now when you've tried your best to position it where it's meant to be, what you just got to do now is to scale up to fit what you want. And so I'm gonna be double tapping that last edge. Oh, it's face selection. Okay, I think I'll be pretty cool with what I have now. It looks pretty cool to me, honestly. So now time for this edge. This edge is really a pain in the it's a pain, honestly. The edge is like, it doesn't, it lines up actually, if it lines up perfectly. Let's say it will have all these straight stretch lines, stretch marks. It's just gonna be disgusting anyway. So that's just what you gotta know. So the materials, they're not gonna be professional, because if you find banana materials online, like banana on this banana, well, you can't do that, because it's not, I don't think anybody does that ever. So I didn't find any banana materials. Well, I just had to paint it. This is a stagnant color. Anyway, We'll get to that when we get to that. We'll get to that when we get to that. Okay, delete the, oh no, just faces. I always make that mistake. Delete the faces. I just feel like it's the same thing. Why do I have to separate it? But it's actually not the same thing. If you delete the vertices, you leave the edges and faces, just the vertices. Well, if you delete the vertices, actually, oh, that's an explanation for another day. Okay, so this video is almost over. Hopefully not as long as 30 minutes, because I do not like videos that long. Honestly, I can't watch a video 30 minutes long. I know I produce videos that are 30 minutes, but it's for a cause. It's for a cause. So I put on some proportional editing. I'm just scaling it down. Honestly, that's the best thing I could possibly do. And make sure it looks alright from both angles. And we're gonna have to remove all the creases because a normal banana doesn't have that kind of crease. Chris. That name is so awesome. And one thing else, we're not gonna be using a thickness modifier, a solidify modifier for this, because it's gonna have some weird outcome. I might as well just put Zeri there. So is Zeri good? Let's find out. No, Zeri is not good because it looks like a baloney. Let me on the subdivision to see how it looks. Huh. Zeri is actually good. Well, it's really sharp. Anyway, it's time to remove all the crease, all the crisp. However they pronounce it. Oh, Christ. Okay. So you have to basically select all the. If I could do this, I'll be very happy, because the last time I was practicing no listing, it was really so hard to paint everything. It's probably gonna. Anyway, let's just try it out. 0.2. Holy crap! So I creased everything, and it didn't change anything. I wanted to reduce the crease of some of the parts, which I creased earlier in the banana. You know, and if you watch the former tutorial, in the banana series, I creased some of the edges. So now, something I'll do is I'll disable this object for now, and I'll select all the creases in this object, and I'll not crease them. I'll just reduce the crease. So basically, that's gonna be a long journey ahead of me, because I'll just select this thing and up to here, hold down Control. Basically, just do it for the purple and black, but purple, mainly purple lines. I'll just reduce it a bunch because it doesn't look natural. So I'll be done, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. Okay, so we're done. Well, I am done. We are all done with this, and we're getting closer to the finishing. One thing we have to do is we have to unback the subdivision, and I'm probably gonna apply all that things. I put subsurf after putting solidify is because, of course, I wanted to subsurface the solidify. A simple English, subsurface the solidify. Okay, I'm going to apply the subsurface on the object too, and I think it's time for the painting. And this I've actually painted. This banana here, I have actually painted this one. You be glad to see how it looks because it looks awful. Texture painting. Go to the texture painting tab. Even though you're not doing texture painting, you're doing Why is it not random here? I'm sorry. Okay, since we're not doing any texture painting actually, we're just doing some vertex painting. I'm gonna totally remove. Oh, you could just totally color this thing all over again, like with a brighter color, like this. What I'm doing, or you could totally remove the color and just put a brighter color, which is of course better because you can make some mistakes. But any way you want to do it will be good. So the rain jinx here, arcane. If you haven't watched it, you really should watch it. I'm not leaving the links or anything. It's just so awesome. Um, so like the main thing here is we're gonna be coloring the what do you call it? The banana, the peel of the banana. This peel part. So click the peel and get the transfer to vertex paint mode. And right off the bat, you see this huge artistic work. So basically, what I did here is all the tips and edges of this, I painted them black, total black, and this sides I painted them like this light color because inside of banana is white, like light and normal banana. And like the how will I explain it? It's just white, or the outside is yellow and green, stuff like that. So yeah, I think we've come to the end of this video, right? Banana peel and banana of and texture painting. Yeah, we've come to the end of this video. And if you like it, give it the notification bell and well, what was it? Subscribe. Yeah, I will see you in a future video. We're almost done with this banana series.